Hello, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It feels good to be sat back in this chair with this background, sitting down, filming like a proper video for you guys. I haven't done a makeup video in what feels like the longest time, and makeup is just such like therapy for me. I love just getting super glam. I've got like actually a bunch of new products that I'm gonna try. It's not super product focused, as I did kind of want to answer some questions that you guys sent in as well, just kind of like life update questions. So really just kind of like a sit down, chatty, almost like get ready with me using new products while answering life update questions. Which, I don't know what I've called this video at this point, but that is basically the concept of this video. I thought I'd start barefaced. But if you do want to see me transition into this while also answering your questions, then please keep watching. But before we continue, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, or make sure that you do at some point. Subscribe if you haven't already. Oh my god, sorry, it just feels so weird, like I'm not like holding my phone and vlogging or anything like that. It's been a while, it's been a minute, and I know you guys have missed the makeup tutorials and just makeup videos in general, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me in some kind of like life update questions. Went through them all earlier and loads of them were like the same. So I narrowed it down to about 10 because you basically all asked these in one way or another. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through answering these questions while doing some makeup. I'm gonna do like my favorite kind of signature Rach look because that's just what I like doing. I've got to shoot some content today, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start that now. And I'm gonna moisturize my face using the Laura Mercier Perfect Cream. I've been loving this at the moment. I have listed and will have linked as many products in the description bar as possible. I've definitely like listed them all. The first question is, and it was actually like, I was really surprised at how many people sent this in, was just how am I, like in general. I'm really good at the moment, in a really good place. Which I know, I can't remember if I said or I'd mentioned, because I must have mentioned somewhere that I was maybe feeling a little bit shit, because so many of you guys have asked me if I'm just like okay in general, or maybe you guys just care, you know? Just checking up on me. But I think maybe it's because I said that I was like gonna go, I was in the mood to really just like transform myself, and you might have thought like maybe something has like happened in my life, which we will like touch on, like it does kind of come under one of the questions that you guys have asked. But no, I feel really good at the moment. Work-wise, it's going really well, lots of things in the pipeline. Again, I'll go into more detail on that a little bit later. I'm just, yeah, in a really good place. Feel very like clear-minded, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I don't really know what I'm saying. I feel in a really good place because I feel like I know in every aspect of my life like where it's going. Like I kind of like have a plan, and like when it comes to friendships and stuff, like I'm just so happy at the moment, surrounded by like the best people ever. Like I said, work-wise, lots going on, which is always so good. Lots of things coming up, lots of plans. It's my birthday soon. Like I'm just, yeah, I'm in a really good mindset. I'm all good over here. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for like asking if I'm okay. I am actually genuinely like so happy with all aspects of my life, and aspects that I wasn't maybe so happy on, I'm working on it, and I'm feeling really motivated to do so. So like all in all, it's all good. That primer, by the way, was the Conceal and Fix Mattifying Primer from Revolution. And I'm now just gonna go ahead and do foundation, because I think I'm just gonna do like a rounded eye today, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and do my skin first using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Stromboli, and mixing it with Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Again, we'll leave these down below for you guys. But another question that I got like loads of people wanting to know was how I'm finding living in Manchester. The best decision I've ever made. No cap, like honest to God. I love it here. The vibe is just so me. It is so much fun. There is so much to do, like the restaurants and stuff are just, oh, there's so many for one. The atmosphere and vibe is just very much my cup of tea, my kind of scene, and you get so much more for your money up here as well in terms of like living compared to where I used to live. So I used to live in Guildford, Surrey. If you guys know the area, I always bump into you guys whenever I go back to Guildford. Like there's always so many of you guys out, but it's just such a small town. Everyone knows each other there. Everyone is just so involved with everyone's business. It is just it took me such a long time to realize that I think it's where I'm living, and like, as well as kind of, not like the people in it, but it's because of the place that we live that the people in it, yeah, just like so all in your business, and like so, I don't know, problematic type vibes, because there's not much else to like do. Do you know what I mean? You'd be surprised how much your environment like affects who you are as a person, and like I'm just so happy that I moved here. I still am obviously friends with some people back home, but I've really kind of close that circle down, do you know what I mean? And obviously my family still live there, so I still go back and visit. No, moving to Manchester was the best thing ever, and I love the fact that my friends can like come up and visit me up here. Literally the best decision I ever made. If you're sort of like your early 20s, like that sort of vibe, thinking of moving out of your town to somewhere, Manchester is just so much fun. I'm having the best time ever, and I can't see myself ever moving really back home, because one, it's just so expensive down in Surrey. Going in with I always say that. Going in with going in with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade light medium under my eyes. Surrey is just a very expensive area, and like obviously very grateful that I was brought up in such like a beautiful area. It's stunning. Yeah, so beautiful. Whenever I go home, I really try and like take advantage of like the greenery, because obviously in Manchester, I live in central Manchester. I have to travel quite far to even like see a tree, for crying out loud, or like a park or something like that. So it's beautiful in that aspect, but then that obviously comes with like a price. And the place that I live in now is like the biggest I've ever had and the most affordable I've ever had. So that, I think that just speaks wonders. So yeah. So happy I moved here, would recommend it to anyone. Such a vibe. Yeah, no regrets of moving here, and I'm literally loving it. This base is looking snatched. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in 70 NY for cream contour. This was a question that I got a lot, and I thought I would probably get it a lot because it was a very vague thing for me to say, and then to expect like not to get questions about it. But so many of you said, what's the next stage of your transformation that you're like talking about? And when I said that, like, I'm not really sure what I meant. I'm just like I said at the beginning, when you guys asked me like, how am I in general? Everything in my life, like my work, my friends, my family, like touch wood, you know, just like the way that I feel in general, like it's all amazing. But the one thing that, you know, and it makes me happy that you guys say, oh my God, you seem so confident. Tips on body positivity, like all about confidence and stuff in terms of my appearance. But that's the one thing in my life that I'm like just not 100% on. Like I'm happy, don't get me wrong, but I just think I could be happier. Love Island moment, but not for the wrong reasons. I mean, I'm sure everyone feels like that. I'm happy with the way that I look. That's fine. But obviously there's just some things that I want to work on for me personally. I did touch on this in my hair transformation vlog, saying how it's my birthday soon, and I've always just had this weird feeling that 24, well, I'm gonna manifest it now, turning 24, October 6th, Libra, ha ha ha, turning 24, and just my 24th like year is gonna be the best ever. Don't know why. My lucky number is 6. I'm born on October the 6th, 1996. 2 plus 4 is 6. 24 is just like a really like, I don't know, in my head I've just always said I'm so excited to turn 24, and I can't wait to turn 24. I feel like good things are gonna, you know, happen in the year I turn 24, and like being 24, God, how many times can I say 24? But you know what I'm trying to say. So I think as I was approaching October and like the end of the year, and knowing that it's my birthday and I'm gonna turn 24, I just don't want anything to hold me back. And the one thing in my life that holds me back slightly is just like my body and my appearance. Like I don't know why. You guys are so lovely to me, like always saying how you love the way that I look. I'm a very relatable body type to you guys. I don't know, just you guys compliment me every day, like on my pictures and stuff, and that means so much to me, you know, like makes me feel so good. Obviously, like it makes me feel so good, but then it's just so classic, and it comes with the job. You just see a few comments here and there, and they're the ones that stick. They just are. You always remember the shit comments, and I think I saw someone, or like someone actually sent it to me saying like, had I seen this? Someone had like reposted a picture. They were a complete troll account. Like they were posting horrible things about so many people. Me being one of them, reposted it on their story saying that like I look like a whale or something. I don't know. And that's not the one comment comment that's done it, do you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, like, because I've always been kind of self-conscious of myself anyway, that I was just like, oh, like, do you know what? Don't want anything to hold me back when I'm turning 24. And I'm not expected like to suddenly like drop like 3 stone or anything like that, but I am really gonna be trying to work out. You guys asked me about a workout and diet routine as another question, so I'll touch on that then. But I guess the next stage of my transformation is to just try and like get into a shape that I'm comfortable with. I quite like being a curvier girl, and lucky I'm in a position to be a curvier girl. I know like some people find it really hard to gain weight and, you know, and muscle and shape to their body, do you know what I mean? I like the fact that I'm a curvier girl. I just want to lose a bit of the like excess that's like not necessary, you know? I think I'm gonna get my teeth redone. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with my teeth right now. There's not at all. I just want my teeth to just look that little bit more extra perfect, which sounds, again, totally unnecessary. Don't need to do that. But I'm just, these are things that I'm thinking about. Okay, not set in stone, not telling everyone to do it. These are just things that I'm thinking about. I have a consultation for something, which again, I'm gonna touch on later as one of the questions. There's a couple of things that I'm doing, but honestly, like, none of them are necessary. Like, I don't need to lose weight, but like, I just want to for me. I don't need to get my teeth redone, but again, I just want to for me. There's nothing wrong with my teeth at all. Like, I love my teeth. I just wanna like perfect everything. Does that make sense? I'm probably gonna get so many comments being like, Rachel, like, you don't need to do that, but like, please put yourself in a position where it's like only I can like say what I want to do, and like they're just like a few of the little things that I want to do. But I suppose that's like the sort of next stages of my transformation, and I'll touch on some other little things in a little bit. So this is exciting. I'm now gonna go ahead and bake and set my skin in place, and I'm gonna be using the new HMB Cosmetics Soft Focus Powders. I'm gonna use the shade 0.2 Translucent under my eyes and 0.3 Banana just kind of like under my contour and around the rest of my face. But I feel like this is leading on from the previous question of my transformation journey, whatever. A lot of you guys asked if I was getting any surgery. What I'm looking at doing is getting a boob reduction and lift. Now, this is something that I have thought about, and I think I've spoken about for the longest time. Like, longest time. I still want big boobs, don't get me wrong. Very like, I'm not upset with my boobs, but it's actually more for like in the long run. I already have a lower, like my lower back whenever I work out and stuff like that gives me a lot of issues, and I do think it's a result of having a bigger chest, and I'm in a position where, you know, I can sort that out. And I've had a few friends close to me have a boob reduction and lift, and they've all said it was the best thing that they ever did. So I'm just gonna have a consultation. If you guys would like me to document the journey, if I do go ahead with it, let me know. And a lot of you guys actually messaged me about it. A lot of you guys have actually like, not like told me to get one, but have recommended getting one to me. So I'm saying like, girl, have you ever thought about getting one? I think it'd be so good. And a lot of you might be thinking like, what? Like, people actually message you to say that? Yes, people do. So yeah, if you guys would like me to document that, or just, you know, keep you guys updated on it, then let me know. Having a heavy chest, this is what I should be saying. It's not more about the size, it's the weight that I think I really need to like reduce if I want to not be a hunched over old lady with really having sagging boobs down to my toes. I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Sunkissed for a bit of bronze and to set my cream contour in place. The next question that I got so many questions about is, how's the love life / any boys? The answer to that is no. There was, I don't want to like go into it too much, but it was meant, I thought like things were getting like serious with someone that's been in my life for a very long time. I kind of thought I'd always end up with that sort of vibe, and I thought we were back on track to you know, start things up again, and that'd be it. Like, that'd literally be it. But the answer to that is that's not happening, and men are trash. At the end of the day, you can do, I don't know. I'm like, there are no boys. I'm not dating anyone. Don't think I will for a while. I'm just focusing on me. That situation kind of triggered this whole transformation situation, in the sense I just said, you know what? I just want to focus on me. You could do so much for someone and like say so much and like really like, you know, lay everything out on the table and be so transparent with someone. Still not enough. Still not enough. So to boys at the moment. Just fucking over it, babe. I'm not looking for anything. If something finds me, then fine. I just am now not gonna put in any effort to try because it just got thrown back in my face. And if you know me personally, I don't do that often. Really hate putting myself out there. Really find it hard to open up in general. So to have it completely thrown back in my face by someone that I thought would never do that to me really sets you back a notch. So, but no, I'm fine. I am actually like fine. I know I sound like I'm really angry, but I'm not. I'm fine. It's calm. I can be civil. I'm just like, I'm just gonna live my best life with my girls. We're all single, living our best life. That's all I care about. That's what I want to do. If something comes into my life, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not looking for it. So yeah, and that's the tea on that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows using the Benefit Precise My Brow Pencil in 3.5. I'm gonna try out this new micro filling pen for the front of the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and use the pencil at the end. So this is in the shade 3.5. So once I've kind of filled in like 3/4, yeah, I'm gonna try this micro filling pen in light brown. And you know what? Filling in the front of my brow is always where I like struggle. That made it frigging easy and look so good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and do a close-up so you guys can see, but oh my god. I just filled in my brows with those products and using that pen at the front, like what the frick? That was so quick, so easy. Eyebrows are always something that take me a little while. So obviously they're all Benefit, they always are, always will be. Precisely My Brow Pencil 3.5. The new micro filling pen in light brown. If you use like sort of the shades 3.5, you're more of a medium brown shade and you like sort of more of a gradient brow, this light brown shade is gorgeous, and I've just set it all in place with the like clear brow gel, and that took me like 45 seconds on each brow, and normally I am there for a long periodically time, and it's always at the front of the brow that I'm faffing about with. I'm now gonna move on to my eyes. I'm just gonna shout out these products real quick because I'm just gonna be dabbing into them. I'm using 2 Anastasia palettes, Amrezy and Soft Glam. I also feel like this gives you like a better view of my brows. But yeah, someone said, actually loads of you said workout / diet routine at the moment. So obviously I said to you guys that I wanted to lose a little bit of weight and I'm really gonna like work on that. Obviously diet and working out is a huge part of that. I'm really enjoying the Chloe Ting workouts. They also keep popping up on my TikTok of people saying like these actually work. So I'm currently doing the one that's called like do this every day for 2 weeks to lose weight, because you know all the exercises involved with that I can do. They don't hurt my boobs, although there's some like high knee stuff in there, and when I do that I do hold my boobs while I do that. See, this is what I mean, I just don't have to do that anymore. It's so annoying. In terms of eating healthily, I'm just one of those people that like, I'm just not buying unhealthy stuff, because if I do, then I feel like I need to eat it, and I think that was my problem. Like I was buying like snacks and stuff just sort of like for other people, but then like because I knew they were there, I would eat them. I really love turkey mince, and I know a lot of people don't, but I really do. I'm such like I season things obviously, but like I'm quite a plain Jane when it comes to food sometimes, especially like white meats and stuff like that. Obviously it's got to have the seasoning, but I like them. I like the taste of them. And lean turkey mince, like it's like really quite low in fat. So I've been loving that. I've been loving like wiltering down spinach and having that together. I sprinkle a little bit of feta on it, smoothies and stuff like that. See, I'm just trying not to eat a huge amount of bread and stuff, but you know what? Everything in moderation. If I'm too strict on myself, I won't stick to it. So, you know, I'm just trying to like reduce the intake of things slowly but steadily. Yeah, just trying to avoid the stuff that I know is like super unhealthy. I'm not following any sort of like diet plan or anything, because I've tried to do that. I give up. Well, I don't give up, it's just, I don't know, like it just doesn't work for me personally. Like I just can't do it. So I just know what it is that I need to do, and like the kind of foods like I'm not gonna be eating and stuff, and I just kind of like work around that, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. If I start sort of like seeing more results or like I feel like I need to get stricter, then I will. But for the time being, I'm doing that, and yeah, so far so good. I'm just gonna go in with this new pencil from NARS. It is their high pigment longwear pencil in the shade Mambo. Oh my goodness, this is now my favorite eyeliner ever. Another question that I got a lot, which I'm not really surprised about, because you guys do ask a lot of questions about our friendship, and we did touch a little bit on this in Mad's video that she did, but someone, or a lot of people said, do you ever feel like people compare you, Hannah, and Mads? I can't remember if it was compare me to them or like compare us against each other type thing. And you know what? People obviously might do that, and that's only kind of like natural, but from what I see in the comments and from like what you guys say, we're all very different characters and you guys love that. So there's no need to like compare us, if that makes sense. We're all so like individual. We're all so different but so similar in the same way. Like, it's quite hard to describe, but it's just why we work. I think we said in the video that like we just really balance each other out. I've never had a friendship group where it's like we each balance each other out in such a positive way that like could never really see us falling out, if that makes sense. I really do feel like they're my soulmates. Like, I actually do not know what I would have done if I never met either of them, which really scares me. But then that just makes me think that I feel like everything happens for a reason. People are put in your life for a reason. I don't see a lot of comparison comments online. We all look, I personally feel like we all look so different, we all act so different. I don't see people comparing us. I really don't. I don't really see comments about that. If there are, then I don't see them, so I don't care. But no, I definitely don't compare myself to them, and I don't think they compare themselves to me, and I don't think people really compare us. But I think that's why it works, you know? We're like a really positive friendship group, and I know you guys see that, and we love the fact that you love our friendship so much. Like, it makes us so happy. We read all the comments. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some lashes on. These are the unicorn lashes in the style Twink. They are super like wispy and quite light, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop them on. I was gonna put some glitter on, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep it matte. Keep it simple, because like I said, I've got to shoot some content after this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on, and then we'll be back to do the lip. Right, so these are the lashes. I'm obsessed with them. They're super like full, but also not. I really like the shape of them too. It's a new style for me. Like I said, they're in the style Twink from Unicorn Lashes. Picked them up from Beauty Bay the other day, as well as these two. This is a lip liner from Melt Cosmetics in the shade Foxy, and then I restocked myself on my favorite nude liquid lipstick. This is Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped. So a question leading on, wait, hang on, I'm gonna need to do my lips and then come back and I'll answer the last 3 questions. See, that shade of nude is like my favorite, but I am gonna go in with the gloss that so many of you guys have been asking me about. It's the Sweet Mouth Gloss Bomb from Fenty. I love just a little bit of this. Not so much add color, but just add juice. Now let me just set my face real quick. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And then I do like to go in with the NYX Matte Finish Spray. I've got like, I always use like contrasting products. Like, I'll use a mattifying primer, but dewy foundation, and then go in with a matte setting spray. Like, I don't really know, but they work for me, so that's what I'm gonna do, girl. Like I said, everything that I've used I've left in the description bar down below. Just got a few more questions left, so may as well do it now the look is complete and I'm not fully distracted. A lot of you guys said podcast prep, how's it going? It is going, don't worry, we are still getting there. We are working on so much behind the scenes. Just a few things got in the way, like when we went away, and then Maddie's, we were meant to go with her, but we're just not anymore. There's no like tea anything there, we're just not going anymore. Mads is going to Ibiza with her family, and then she has to come back and quarantine, so that there is just a few delays on things, but we are still going. Hopefully it will be by the end of the year. Like, honestly, I think obviously before then, but I'm just gonna say it will be up by the end of the year, fingers crossed. Hopefully within the next couple of months. We're just kind of finalizing a few of the things, and then we can fully get the ball rolling, but it is still coming, don't worry. I feel like we're going to talk about a timeline about, you know, letting you guys know what it's called and stuff like that, like when we can start teasing these sorts of things. Actually, I got a few of these questions, or a few of this question, saying, why don't I do makeup videos anymore? I mean, you're watching one right now, and I'm gonna see how this goes. This is the first makeup video I've done in a very sort of like long time. They just don't get the views anymore. I think, like, at first, me doing my makeup was something that drew in my audience. Obviously, you guys thought I was good at it. You liked the looks that I did, that sort of thing. Then you got to know my personality a bit more, and then your audience kind of demand different content from you. And then I started, you know, vlogging nights out and stuff, and then that's done really well. It's one of those things where, of course, I can keep doing makeup videos. I love doing makeup videos. I wanted to do a makeup video for you guys today. I still such a huge passion for makeup, getting glam. I will always put you guys onto the best products. Like, my signature stuff, like the best pair of lashes or the best lip gloss or the best, you know, body glow or shimmery bronzer, that sort of thing that you guys like associate me with. But if you look at my videos on my channel and like my most recent videos, and then you look at like my last makeup video, the views are just so different. They're so different. They just, I don't know, they just don't get as much views anymore. I still love them. I still want to do them. I still love makeup. So I'll see how this video does. If this like gets as much views as like my vlogs and stuff, I'll obviously be motivated to do them a little bit more. But I'm just riding the wave of what's popular on my channel at the moment and just going with the flow of it all. I do, like I said, miss doing them and I love doing them. So if there's any makeup video related content that you want to see from me, would love you to drop some suggestions in the comment section down below, because I always just want to do content that you want to see. Like that's kind of how my mind works. So I kind of go off the views and go off what the comments say, and I haven't had a huge amount of requests for makeup videos, but a lot of my questions were why don't I do them anymore. So hope that kind of answers your question. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of makeup video, or maybe this style, which is why when I wanted to do a makeup video, I felt like I needed to incorporate something else, like answering your guys' questions or something like that. Me and Jack actually spoke about filming a video of like taking a shot after every makeup step and seeing if we like survive. But I think he wanted to actually do that on his channel, so we might do that, who knows. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section down below if you, one, still want to see makeup videos from me, and if two, how I can do it to keep you guys interested and make them more fun, because I feel like just sit down makeup tutorials, I don't know, just aren't what people want to see right now. They want to see like makeup and then some. And the final question is, any collabs coming up? Yes, I've got 2, possibly 3, which I am so excited about. And I think me, Hannah and Mads might, as well as the podcast, obviously that doesn't even come into the collab. Obviously we've got the podcast launch coming, but I think me, Hannah and Mads might do something as a 3. I know the girls have got exciting stuff planned as well, but we kind of want like a, as well as the podcast, like something together, you know? So please drop us some comments. I know you guys did on Maddie's video. Drop some down here below of something that you would want to see from us, something that we could bring out. We have had a few ideas in our heads, but obviously it's for you guys and we want you to love it. So we obviously want to produce something that you want. So let us know what you want in the comment section down below. Literally could be anything. But yeah, I definitely have 2 collabs coming. One is at the end of this year, which I don't think you guys would expect, but I'm so excited about it. And then the other one is sort of spring next year. I'm sure you guys might be able to guess. And then possibly one more that is like about to be in discussion. So very exciting things going on, and a very like positive note to end this video on, because this is the end of the video. They were kind of like all the questions that I'd got multiples and multiples of, so I picked the top like 10. Really hope you guys enjoyed this like life update video with a little bit of makeup, trying new products thrown in there. I will leave everything that I've used in the description bar down below and link products where possible. I hope you feel sufficiently caught up on my life and what is going on, the place that I'm at, the journey that I'm about to start. Love chatting to you guys in the comments if you're on a similar journey to me, or you relate to me, or you want advice and stuff like that. I'm always replying to a comment, because I feel like I've asked and wanted your take on a few things. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the comment section. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new or you just haven't already, and make sure the notification bell is on. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.